Welcome to this week's edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra. I'm Sam Macgilpin, bringing you the latest news on all things Pride athletics. On Friday and Saturday, the track and field team took first place in the Massasoit Classic. In their second home meet of the indoor season, the Pride reigned on top. The men's team scored 240 points and the women totaled 243.5 points. Success on the track paved the way for the men's team, where they won 6 events. Mike Anderson continued his stellar sophomore campaign by finishing first in the 60-meter hurdles in 8.33 seconds. The women took first in the pole vault, in triple jump, and weight throw. Senior Caitlin Taylor won first in the throwing event for the third straight meet, winning the weight throw with 14.06 meters. The Pride will be taking a trip to Boston University this weekend for the John Thomas Terrier Classic and to Wheaton to compete in the Wheaton Invitational. The Springfield College women's basketball team took on Smith College Wednesday night. Just before tip-off, senior Angie Sharemha was recognized for reaching 1,000 career points in the Pride's win versus Coast Guard last Wednesday. Sharemha was presented a basketball from Springfield College president Mary Beth Cooper and head coach Naomi Graves with their milestone details printed on the basketball. Jumping into the game action, the Pride would fall to nationally ranked Smith College by a score of 71-36. Shooting 43.1% from the floor, Smith maintained momentum and the lead until the final buzzer. The Pride were held to only 29.4% shooting from the floor, with Amanda Leary and Claire Finney leading the Pride with 11 points each. The Pride women's basketball team now has a record of 10-8 and looks to get back in the win column Saturday on the road against Wheaton College. Men's gymnastics placed third in a tri-meet against Army and Michigan. The Pride hosted their first of 3 home meets this season on Saturday afternoon. Michigan placed first with 318.05 points, followed by Army in second with 307.05, and Springfield in last with a 299.55 score. Owen Carney and Blaise Rousseau had the best individual finishes on the day for the Pride, coming in third place in the vault and still rings, respectively. Other highlights of the meet were Massachusetts native and Paris Olympic bronze medalist Frederick Richard competing in his home state as the Michigan standout won the vault and horizontal bar events. Springfield's next meet is this Saturday, February 1st, when they travel to Illinois to take on Greenville in a dual meet. Now it's time for a brand new segment, Sam's starting lineup, where I talk about Springfield sports and the top performances of the prior week. Hello everyone and welcome to SCTV3's newest weekly segment, Sam's starting lineup, where I give you the rundown of the 3 best things that happened in Springfield College sports as well as other Pride sports happenings. This week will feature the best performances from last week. Starting off, we have Amanda Leary from the women's basketball team. Leary has been shooting lights out as of recently, where she's combined for 47 points on 52% from the field in her last 2 games. Leary guided her team to a 2-0 record last week with wins against NUMAC opponents Coast Guard and Wellesley, while grabbing a career-high 13 rebounds against Coast Guard. Leary is a scrappy guard and impressively has the most offensive rebounds on the team. Leary's teammate Angie Sharemha made my starting lineup this week after scoring her 1,000th career point in a game against Coast Guard. Take a listen to the broadcast.
Over the top, Sharemha gathers and she scores! 1,000 career points for Angie Sharemha. And she's mobbed by her teammates. And gets a big hand here from the Springfield faithful who came to see this one.
To finish off my lineup, I have Ben Katz at 3. The junior wrestler went 4-0 in the dual meet with 3 pins to help his team as they placed 6th against other top-ranked teams. That is it for this week's starting lineup. Next week, I will be previewing the top teams to look out for in the spring season. From SCTV3, I am Sam Macgilpin. Tune in next week for another segment of My Starting Lineup. This week, I interviewed women's basketball senior forward Angela Sharemha about the Pride season and a recent career milestone. Welcome to SCTV3, and I'm here joined with Angie Sharemha, a star forward for the women's basketball team here at Springfield College. And Angie, when you first got here to Springfield, did you ever imagine scoring 1,000 career points?
Well, I did shoot high. I had big hopes, so I would like to say that yes, I did, dream about it. I did get 1,000 points in high school, so I really wanted to, keep that going. And obviously, being from West Springfield, that's my hometown, right over the bridge. I really wanted to carry that thing over.
And then you have a career high right now in points per game,
free throw percentage, field goal percentage, and you're top 50 in the country right now in defensive rebounds per game. How have you built yourself up this year to your final season?
You know, I really focused on being detailed in where I set myself up on rebounds and, you know, reading when there's help defense, when there's not, when to take my shots. So I think my game has elevated a lot in terms of my IQ and being able to know when to take the right shot, when to pass it out and repost, you know, just set myself up better. It's been a long journey, but I'm really proud of how far I've become, especially with my IQ.
And then what are you looking forward to improving on and, you know, finishing off the regular season here?
Well, I want to keep my rebounds up, obviously. I would like to improve my offensive rebounding percentage. You know, we need more possessions. We need better chances to score. So definitely that, and free throw percentage as well. You know, you can always get better on the line.
And then last thing here, what was your favorite memory here at Springfield College?
Ooh. Well, I would say that when we went to the Sweet 16 my freshman year, that, you know, really set the standard of what the expectation was of our program, and, you know, set the foundation for what our team culture is like, the sisterhood of Posse. And, you know, having that be my freshman year, I was very fortunate and very lucky. And it's just really, it's been like the foundation of, you know, everything that I've been a part of on this campus. And I'm really thankful for everyone I've met and everyone that has helped me get to where I am today.
Thanks, Angie, for joining us. Now to take a look at this week's athletic schedule. Starting off our schedule preview, the swimming and diving team returns home Saturday for the first time since November 23rd to face off against Trinity. Men's basketball faces Wheaton in a rematch from their game in early January, where Springfield won 83-81 in overtime. The next day, women's gymnastics host their first home meet of the year against Ithaca, Rhode Island College, and Ursinus. Wednesday night, women's basketball will be seeking its 40th all-time win against Mount Holyoke. This weekend, some of the track and field team will be competing in the John Terrier Boston Classic at Boston University, while some will be traveling to Wheaton for the Wheaton Invitational. Wrestling takes on Wesleyan after losing to them last week at the NEWA Dual Meets Championship. That same afternoon, men's gymnastics travels to Greenville. Men's volleyball faces off against SUNY Potsdam and Riviere in a doubleheader. Ending a jam-packed Saturday is women's basketball playing Wheaton. On Wednesday, men's basketball has another rematch against Salve Regina. The Pride have a 2-2 record against Salve. To see each team's full schedule, head over to SpringfieldCollegePride.com.